Welcome back, you cheeky cunts. So,
Hello.
yeah. Welcome to another wee episode of the podcast. Okay, I can't do it.
You're not Irish.
I'm Scottish, motherfucker. Also,
British, anything.
those fucking Scottish fucking Pokemon trainer memes are good.
They are good.
They're so fucking good. What you looking at, you weak cunt? We gonna start this battle or what? Oh fuck, what the fuck did she just say? I love it. Alright, so...
Dirty Casual Corner 31. It's the 15th of March.
Of March, yeah, 2018 part 2. Don't think I haven't forgotten that. You cheeky cunts. Alright, so we've got a few things to talk about. For fuck's sake, fuck this ad. Fuck this ad. Alright.
Yeah, we got a couple things. Missed a week because I bitched out. I wanted to do some other stuff.
Like what? Pussy?
Nah.
You cheating on me?
Better.
Oh, smash.
Path of Exile.
Actually, you see, I can't be mad at you for that.
I'll talk about it later.
I'll forgive
anyways.
you, babe. I'll forgive you.
So what do we got in these cups here?
We've got my love mix, you know,
Your
made
love
out
juices?
of my own juices. It's called sake. We've got the bottle right here, so we can promote it. I doubt we're gonna get a sponsorship for this one, but it is Hakai-san Tokubetsu Junmai Sake, made in Florida. I don't know. Is it made in Florida? It is imported sake. So
Nice.
This is from the Holy Land.
It's legit.
It's
All
legit.
Right. So anyways, let's get into it, I guess.
Yep. So,
Watching.
what have I been watching? I guess I'll start this one off. Let's start with the movie-related ones.
Alright.
So, you know, Captain Marvel came out Thursday last week. And I did my part by going to see Alita for the fourth time.
Good
Easy peasy. The best thing about it is there was less people, so I got to get the seats that I wanted and literally not give a fuck. Just fucking kick my my feet up and started vaping. And eventually I had to stop when the movie started running because you could see it in the projector.
Oh yeah,
So,
if you're
yeah.
like right there.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's just well, whatever. And it was a blast still. I had a great time. There was this elderly couple in front of me who were just, my mom has the same thing. So I that's why I love going to the movies, because she audibly says, no! She'll fucking freak out. She'll oh no, if something happens to the character on screen. And these dudes in front were just having the same reaction and just yeah, dude, I love old school people. You guys aren't used to the medium as much as we are, you know.
Yeah.
We're just kind of a little numb to the movie exposure. Well, we feel attachment, but you know, we're not that damn bastard, get that bitch, you know.
Yeah,
you know,
getting into
it, yeah. So
for sure.
it was great. And unfortunately, the day after, I saw Captain Marvel. They didn't pay for it, but I still feel disappointed that a member of this family, of my family, my own flesh and blood, betrayed me like that.
Damn.
And not only took me, but my nephew. Which, I gotta give my nephew credit, he didn't want to watch it. And it's not because, I don't know what was going into his head. You know, he might have, just thought, ew, girls, which is normal for him, you know? He's a kid. What does he know?
Right.
He's gonna love that later. But after the movie, he got to see it. You know, after the movie, he's just I still don't like it. So I'm just saying, even forcing the kid to watch it, he understood it's an average movie.
Nice.
I mean, I think I have so much to say about the movie only because I'll just go through it real fast. They retconned a good chunk of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know, Captain America was supposed to be the first Avenger, and they retcon it literally by just having Fury type in the Avengers Initiative in his fucking computer after seeing a picture of Captain Marvel, you know, as a human, standing next to a fighter pilot with the nickname Carol Avenger Danvers. And I'm just you bastards. You fucking bastards. They also, they also fucking retconned the Skrulls, who were originally in the comics
Okay.
an invasive alien species that, could just they morph into whatever human, whatever, to infiltrate. They're bad guys. They're gonna fuck you over. It's just it's easy. The Fantastic Four had problems with them.
I know basically jack shit about the Marvel universe.
Wait for it. You're gonna
almost
love this.
nothing.
You're gonna love this part. I'm telling you that these guys are tyrants in their flesh and blood, and in this one, they're fucking refugees. I wonder why.
Dang.
I wonder why. Last thing. I mean, two more things. Besides Captain Marvel being as flavorful as an unsalted pretzel, which is pretty much how I could sum it up as best. They did the one thing. I could forgive them all for that, by the way. I could forgive all that. They didn't do one thing. CGI Stan Lee in the train.
I heard about that, yeah.
And I was upset. I'm just like, you motherfuckers defiled the memory.
I mean, they're going to keep doing that in every single movie from now until forever.
I called it before. I don't know if I said it in the podcast, but I did call it before among my circle of friends, where they were going to CGI Stan Lee.
Yeah.
And I just hate being right. Like, oh my gosh. You just can't do it. It was perfect, by the way. I mean, it was real, but you just know he's dead.
Right.
And it just feels like a disservice to him. And that's just...
Yeah, didn't they also use his Twitter to promote the movie?
He lost his Twitter ages ago.
Oh, yeah. But then they should have just retired it after he passed. But then they're still using it to promote fucking Captain Marvel. Like, damn.
And for this one, I'm going to show it to you. I'll pass it on to you.
Oh, the one on the top?
Yeah. Alright, but I'll get into my anime quickly because I haven't been watching much. And I'd like Sean to have input because I ranted.
Alright.
Slime, apparently it's over. I'm sad.
Yeah, time I was reincarnated as a slime. Mm-hmm. So, episode 23, that was technically the last episode of the story of this,
I really wanted it to continue. Like,
I mean, there is a chance it'll get another season if it was,
Yeah, but that's such a huge gap, and like, I got attached. Like, legit, it feels sad.
I kind of would have felt the same way if it ended better, but like towards the end, I was just like, man, like, I'm just kind of trudging through these episodes, like, but it was, I think overall it was good. I enjoyed the majority of it. But yeah, the ending didn't help it, making me go, oh yeah, I really want to see more. It was just like...
My problem with 23 was it didn't feel like an ending. Mm-hmm. Like, I thought it was going to continue, so hopefully... You told me there are 2 OVA episodes, right?
Yeah, so there's 2 more episodes that they're going to air on the normal days, which they're just side stories, basically. Maybe
they're going to tie it up really nicely with a pretty bow at those 2 episodes. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping, but... just hearing from you.
But yeah, so when I was watching it, I was like seeing the montage of like, all of his memories and everything, and the theme song. I was like, what the fuck? I thought this was 25 episodes. Like, it's over? And then I went and fucking, like, while I was watching it, I was looking at some forum posts and everything, and I was like, oh yeah, it sure is over.
I mean, didn't they do that with Frank's, where they showed the, was it ending or opening? They played the opening in, on
the midway? Second to last. Oh,
midway and then second to last.
Yeah, they did that.
Okay, so I'm not like, to me it was just that the idea didn't fucking.
I mean, it felt like it just because they showed like he like recapped everything of the show, and like it felt like an ending to a fucking an actual Hollywood movie where they reminisce about all the good times and everything.
Okay, I mean, now that you put it that way, it kind of is a trope. Oh, I missed it.
Yeah,
the trope fucking just flew over me.
That's what I was like, man. Like, this feels weird. Like, this feels like an ending, but there's 2 more episodes. And then once I checked it out, I was like, oh yeah, that is it.
All right.
Dang.
Now, next anime you've been watching, SAO. Oh wait, that's me. Let's skip that. Let's skip that. Anyways, it's not that good. It's still pretty. I think tomorrow's the episode that I wanted to watch. Mm-hmm. Bad guy got betrayed. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Fucking has sided with the forces of evil, and he's fighting Kirito.
So how much more do they still have of that?
I have no fucking clue. I'm just in it.
Whatever they bring out, you're watching?
I have gone too far to come back. I just have to finish it.
Well, I'm glad I pulled out early enough to not get her pregnant.
Wear a condom, kids. Anyways, Shield Hero, something else we've been watching.
Yeah, I've been keeping up too.
Yeah.
What did you think of the past couple episodes?
It's been a little slow, but I've been enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't noticed, people have been complaining about animation inconsistencies. I haven't really had much to complain about it. I think it's still a good show to hold up. What I really want is for Raptalia to just force herself on Naofumi, because clearly she's not saying she wants the D, but she wants the D.
So force herself like Sakura? We'll get into that.
We'll get into that. So yeah, basically like her,
Yeah, same idea for me. I've been watching it. Yeah, it's been a little slow in the last few episodes. Should be picking up next episode.
Just suck, man. All
right. If the bird keeps cock blocking, do you kill the bird? Is it worth it?
Well, as a man who doesn't like bestiality, I wouldn't. And as a guy who loves lollies in the sense that they're basically, stunted dwarves, no. I can't.
Good. That's the right answer. You fuck them both.
I will. Yeah, oh god. I don't think I could with Sphero. It's just the small body type and the way she acts just kills it for me.
So what about in the bird form? You down?
That always.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Please, furries have no place in our society.
Yep.
Okay, but anyways, so far I think it left off where it's the preview of the wave.
Yeah, so Wave should be the next episode or two.
I'm excited.
Should be good, yeah. The last Wave episode was good. There hasn't been too much action since then, just like a few short fights.
You haven't read the manga at all, right?
Right.
Well, I'll tell you, the curse is gonna show up eventually. You're gonna have a blast.
Oh, I mean, they kind of showed that it was gonna be part of the story.
Yeah.
It's not just going away.
Yeah, the way you see it is gonna be very interesting.
Okay.
All right.
Look forward to it.
Okay, I already caught up on everything. The rest is on you until we get to
until the last. All right.
Yeah.
So let me get through here. So some of the things you haven't been watching: Karakuri Circus. I mean, at this point, the story's kind of a mess. It's not, as bad as Sour or something, but I'm in it for the long haul now.
That's not a good thing to say.
There was a few just like, it's gotten better. There was like the build-up of the most recent arc was three episodes just back-to-back that were boring as hell. And then finally the last two episodes they've been kicking it up and it's actually been doing shit. It just took them so long to get through to that part.
I can see the light coming through her neck.
My neck? What? Oh. So if you didn't notice, we have Eldridge here from Azure Lane. And she's...
She has a sad story to tell. I'll tell it after we wrap it up.
Let's just say she could have started in Zombieland Saga.
Oh. Yeah, I could see that happening.
But yeah, so Karakuri Circus, I am enjoying it again now. It's just like, it's kind of up and down, just depending, because it's like, it's not a fantastic anime, so it's like, they kind of have to like keep a certain level of quality for it to be interesting, which it balances on the line of very finely. So, We'll see though. What else? I haven't been keeping up with Boogie Pop. I'm going to just finish all that in one go, yeah. Just because they released like 4 or 5 episodes at once, and then they keep coming out more, so I'm just gonna wait. Especially because that show was pretty hard to watch just weekly, because the stories and the mysteries are so in depth where if you forget one little detail, then you're just lost. So watching it all in one go would be better, I think. The Promised Neverland.
Let me know when to refill your cup, babe.
Oh damn! I gotta catch up.
It's okay. I'll pour it for you. Right, like a traditional housewife would.
Oh yeah.
You're right. That should have been my tag. All right.
So
I mean, it's still good.
The Promised Neverland, dude. So I know a lot of people give it heat. Just I don't know why actually. Maybe it's just the premise, but because it seems pretty generic. But I think at least the way they've done it in the anime, I never read the manga, but I just know the manga. The way they've been doing it in the anime, it's really good. Like every episode is suspenseful as hell. They always leave you on a cliffhanger. If you're looking for like a thriller show, it does it really good. You got 2 more episodes on that, and this last episode was fucking dark. And now you've got some fucking some kids out for revenge, like hard. Like the whole tone just changed from these like frightened kids to kids with a fucking a vow of vengeance.
Are you saying it's become, how do I say it? What's that book? I was about to say To Kill a Mockingbird, but it's the one where
Lord of the Flies?
Lord of the Flies.
Dang, I just knew it off that. Yeah. So yeah, where they become more and more like primal and like
animals. Yeah. If you really want to say it, Animal Farm. I mean,
right.
That one's more commie than Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like these kids are kind of some shit's happened to them. They're backed up in a corner, and now I don't know what's gonna happen because, like I said, I haven't spoiled myself with anything or the manga, so I'm really looking forward to what they do with the last 2 episodes.
And I mean, would you recommend the anime to me? I mean,
I would say yeah. I mean, if you like shows with mystery with horror aspects, kind of like on your edge or edge of your seat thriller type of stuff, then yeah, for sure.
I'll give it a shot. Like next podcast, I'll probably talk about it.
Yeah, if you feel like watching it, I would definitely check it out. I think it's worth a watch. So other than that, we have the last thing that we've seen together.
Wait, you haven't seen Dororo?
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, Dororo. Yes, I have been watching Dororo.
I'm gonna be watching it soon because
as I've been mentioning, yeah, it's really good. Probably right now my favorite show of the season. The writing is really well done in it. Like I said, this was written ages ago, like 5 decades ago, but it still holds up really well with some modern touches. I'm sure. I don't know if it's perfectly adapted, and I don't think there's a ton of people who have actually read it
or complain. I don't think they can complain. I mean, it's probably older than like their grandparents.
Yeah, I mean, it's at least like 50 years old at this point, so it's getting to that point. So, but it's really well done. Like, again, that's another show where the action's really good in that. All the character development. I know that was like mosquito or what.
It's probably coming under the door because I have the window closed.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'll kill you if I see you.
Yeah, action's really good, well done. It's probably the best action show that of this season from what I've seen.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is good just because it's always good to have one of those. And the character writing and development's really well done. Mm-hmm. I love shows kind of based in the feudal era, mm-hmm. and it's during a warring time, like so I like that kind of shit. And they keep it like dark, like.
Did you fucking murder it?
I think he got it away. Son of a
cat-like fucking reflexes right there.
I saw him crawling, and I think he slipped under my fingers.
Hold on 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Also,
yeah, watch Dororo. It's really well done.
All right. Now this one.
Wait, no, there was one thing I forgot to write down. Ooh. I did binge through the first season of Konosuba.
Wait, again?
No, I hadn't seen it. So.
The first season.
Right.
Didn't you watch the second season?
No, I have not seen it.
You're in for a treat. Also, would you, sometimes as a man, you gotta protect something. Well, how did it go? You gotta...
which part? Is this something from the second season or?
First season. Suck. Some things
are
worth protecting. There we go. Some things are just worth protecting, and it's.
Dude, that succubus episode was fucking hilarious. I had to be fucking careful though because I was watching that at work. I was always like, looking around my shoulder, making sure.
You're like,
making sure No one's coming behind me. I was watching during my lunch, but I eat my lunch, in a work area, sort of still, like where I work. So yeah, I had to kind of... You little son of a bitch.
Sorry for ear raping you guys.
I'll fix that in post, maybe. Probably not.
Probably not. That's the best thing I like about this podcast is that it's really unfiltered, and the only times we ever cut is when the
OBS dies.
Yeah, OBS dies, or I think accidentally I disconnected the mic. Well, no, that was a different thing.
Fill me up, senpai.
Oh, all right. Time for the Ojo-san pour.
But yeah, Konosuba.
I just saw you, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's cruising.
All right, well, start.
We will get him.
We'll get him by the end of this show.
Or else the show's canceled. No. So, if you haven't seen Konosuba, watch it. It is fucking hilarious.
Yours has more, but I don't care.
Jerry sip? Alright, whatever. We'll figure it out. Anyways.
I don't care.
Yeah, watch Konosuba. But it's really fucking good. I'm sure most people have already seen it. It was pretty popular.
So popular.
But I'll probably binge through the second season pretty soon here in the OVAs.
Like, I got a buddy of mine for her birthday, a plush of Megumin. And she loves it. The best thing is, it's got those suction things.
Oh, yeah.
So she can hold it, she can have it in her car.
That's fun.
I think in her car? I didn't check.
You could put it pretty much anywhere, I guess, with flat surface.
Mm-hmm.
Like your waifu,
Which one?
Put it on Eldridge right here, Sure. She's got a little something under there. You can see the bumps. Can't see it from the webcam, but
I can only see the neck. You
can Google Eldridge.
All right, so let me address this quickly. So this is the warning tale for all y'all. If you're ever gonna order something from Japan, pay the little premium for tracking and
insurance.
Insurance, trust me. Especially for anything over $100. I do know the basic will cover $100. Usually $200.
Sometimes it depends.
It depends on where. Yeah, get insured, and well, hey, I got my refund. I got lucky, but I took it upon myself to fix her, and not hot glue her. I mean, I had the opportunity to hot glue her, and I didn't take it.
Yeah, so Eldridge came in your box, fucking decapitated.
Yeah, her everything else was fine. The box held everything. It's just I picked it up and I just heard something just rolling, and I just knew something was up. And well, lo and behold, her head was literally rolling at the bottom of her box, and I just pulled it apart, and her head, the minute I took the plastic bit inside the box out, holding the figure,
right,
her head just literally rolled off onto the bed, and it was just horrible.
Jesus.
I was just so upset, and you guys even saw it at the gym. I was just upset, and I took it well, but at the same time, I was really, really going through some turmoil where I was gonna think of hanging myself on the Ethernet cable. No.
Damn.
I really wanted it fixed, and well, I made do. I got my money back, and hey, I got a figure. Even though if you look closely behind the net, oh my god, I might as well seal that in.
Right.
I'll give her a chain, a clock, Flava Flav. All right. So yeah, that's her story.
All right, so let's get into the last bit of things that we've been watching.
And we watched this all together as a family.
Yeah. So, the Heavens Feel movie, part 2, Lost Butterfly. So, if you haven't seen the first movie, I watched the first movie just recently.
I didn't. I just went off the game.
I mean, you could, if you know the game, you're fine. The first movie is not for anyone who hasn't played the game anyways. It rushes through literally 50% of the visual novel in 2 hours. It is insanely fast.
I felt like this movie, the second part, was a little rushed too. It was a little rushed, but it was a lot slower than the first movie. Sure. Now that you're telling me, I believe you. So I'll take this bullet. But, pretty. It's very beautiful, gorgeous. Ufotable is never, let down on the visuals, for sure. The one time I saw the CGI was in a scene and it did not take me out of it.
Oh no, because it's seamless. Like it looks good. It blends in with all the.
Like I thought it was like I had to second guess myself, thinking, "Wait, was that CGI? Right. There's no way that wasn't CGI." But damn, it flew by me so fast. Like it's just great. Story wise, adapted, I think, really well.
Adapted well, as far as I know. It's like a little bit past what I read in the visual novel. Like I read the visual novel up to a point, like before this movie ended. So, but as far as I know, it's all adapted well.
Yeah, and I can only say that it's adapted well because roughly around the end of the movie is where I'm at in the visual novel.
Yeah, it's close to where I was at too. and I do know what happens in the
end.
So
hard. It's so hard. I just couldn't continue it. My heart was wrenching.
Damn.
And, well, it was on the Alienware, and I don't have an Alienware anymore.
So yeah, the movie is fucking fantastic, so we went to the premiere in the...
at the collection in Oxnard.
Yeah. Only a one-day thing, so if you missed it, then
you missed
sucks. Sucks for you.
Well, you can always sail the high seas.
Can sail the high seas.
Good thing is, man, I fucking love the people that were in that movie theater. Like, just the dude who was the bandana that came in, he just came to like in our row, just was passing us and just like, yo, you read the visual novel, and just started fist pounding us. Yeah, it's just so great. And oh man, not to mention, everyone was really fucking into the movie.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's hard not to be.
And I just wanted to be a dick when, like, I saw the part where Emmy is cutting his finger and things are going down, getting hot and steamy. I know what people wanted to say.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, you get back in there! Get back in that room! I'm just like, yeah! I said it, and then people were just laughing. I loved it. What the fuck are you doing? No.
The show's about to fall. That would have been
a disaster again. This thing is fucking durable. I fucking dropped it from...
I just mean for the viewers.
Yeah.
That would have been not very pleasant.
We'll replace it with fart sounds at post.
Alright, but yeah, the movie's well done. It's beautiful. Adapts the source material well.
Yeah, bro, I'll tell you. There's some parts I just wanted to pull the pants down, and I just had nachos in the way. And some dude next to me. So, like, it's just like... Yeah. It's a movie you should watch by yourself.
Yeah.
If you're like me. Nah, it was beautiful. It was that beautiful, and I mean, the sex scene was touching, even though I wanted more from it.
I mean, yeah, it's the most they've ever given us, at least, so that's something.
Yeah.
Especially when you compare it to the other, like, 3 versions they've done of the sex scene.
I mean, I remember her just lifting up her skirt and just showing no panties, dripping pussy. Yeah. I want you, Emiya. And in this one, she just did...
It was a little more romantic, I guess. But yeah, try to drag it out a little more and not be as lewd.
Shinji should have just fucking whipped it out and had one more go before dying.
Ding. Fuck Shinji.
Fuck him too. Yeah, I would have been behind him. Just fucking slamming that ass right there.
Dang. Yeah, they ended it at a good spot. I figured they were going to go just a little bit further to one further scene, but I guess that's what they're going to start with because it's like the
part where she accepts the gate.
Yeah, where Ilya goes with Sakura to say I already know I'm part of the grill, so I'll go with you so we don't cause any more harm and all this stuff, and then they leave. That's where I figured they were going to end it and have like a cliffhanger there, but they ended it at a good spot, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Also, I really love the happy bit where she's in a dreamland kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that was odd. I was like, what the fuck?
Sakura in Wonderland. Like, I was thinking, this has to be because she's killing people.
Right.
And I was right. Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry, Shax. You have to go. Also, new Mogodon update.
Got him.
Blood has been spilled this night. In the name of corn.
A red moon will rise.
Also, you like Berserk? Alan, yes. But fucking moon darkens. No, Alan, you did it. Oh, dude, Alan memes are also fucking becoming fire. Alright, but Heaven's Feel, I recommend it. Please watch it. This isn't even a review. Like, If it was me, we were gonna have to wait to 2020 to do a full review.
Yeah, you need to watch the first movie and then
the second one. But
third one's coming in spring 2020 is what they said at the end. So
hey, all I know is
sucks, but
yeah, hey, it's before the election, so I have something good before watching the United States burn again.
Yeah, when we see Kanye West versus The Rock.
Oh, on that note, I really do want to see that Rock movie. That Fast and Furious spin-off movie.
No, I have no idea what it is.
Sorry, Captain Marvel.
No.
Fuck. You see, the problem with movie trailers is I just mix them up all into each other, so I don't know anymore.
Whatever. Well, let's get into the next bit. So
I consider them as ads. They're the same shit. Playing
video games.
I'll start this one off.
Please.
So,
Destiny?
You little shit. How did you know? Alright, now I'm going to start up with app games. Right. I'll save the one that we play for you. So okay. I've been playing Bang Dream a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Ever since I noticed that they have the Ready Steady Go song from Fullmetal Alchemist. Ready Steady Go, yeah. Ready Steady Go. And I've just been playing that fucking all the time. I've been failing it every now and then, but I've been getting kind of the currency to do the gacha, get some skins and all this other stuff. Been doing a little bit of the side stories, band stories as I call them. And, I haven't touched the main story much, but I've been enjoying it. It's like a visual novel to me. I do feel like a third wheel in the visual novel. Yeah. You can tell, you're just the guy who's the middleman of the group. You're like, oh yeah, I work at this live house. Hi, I'm Vega-san. And,
yeah, you're just watching.
You're just watching, and then when they try to interact with you, you really do go full retard. But because I wouldn't say half the stuff he says, but I like the game. It's a visual novel to me. With rhythm mechanics, and I love beat games, which is why I have Osu.
Yeah.
But I've been playing a little Bang Dream. All right, now there's the other game. It's the D. Dark Souls 3. Yeah, you guys thought a little bit back on it. I just wanted to give a little highlight for when I hung out with DJ and Julio a few weeks ago, probably 3 weeks ago, on the date today. So, he kind of hit me up to do a Dark Souls night. I obliged, brought my PC, hooked it up. We did it's not a LAN party technically, but same thing.
Right.
We connected all together, tried to help each other out, and new characters.
Yeah.
Waste of skin. So we're all level 1s with all our stats freaking evened out, all this shit, and we're all basically naked with a loincloth and a giant club and shield. I haven't used a shield.
Dang.
But I have been using the club. We've all every time we got invaded by twinks, we just get close. We just all work as a unit to just encircle the fucker and just club the guy to death. and it's been working about 100%, 70 out of 100 times. So it's been working.
70% of the time it works every time.
And the 30% that that
they just get one hit on you and you die.
That too. I'm also including hackers. There's still hackers there.
Dang.
And we almost stood our ground against a hacker by kicking him off, but the fucking knight came in, just an NPC, and the fucking knights that fucking start at the beginning that do tons of damage on you. We fucking got through that, and we're just pushing through, leveling up. I brought back my character Dark Obama, who if there's lore to this character, ever since Dark Souls 1. But essentially, I had a buddy named Chaz, and he made this joke about Dark Obama being this white-looking Obama, but he acted black. Whereas Obama is black, but acted white.
I got you.
And so, Dark Obama was made, and several games later, he's back. And I had Dark Obama, but I they didn't have the cloud at the time of Dark Souls 3 or something like that.
Right.
So I brought him back. I made him look as best as I could as Obama, just whiter. Whitest.
Dang.
The opposite spectrum of where he was. So yeah.
Right.
I've been having a blast in Dark Souls 3. If you can't tell.
Legit.
Right. Next one is I've got a lot to talk about this game because this is all the updates I wanted in this game and a little bit more. Destiny 2. Season 5 is out. It is the season of the Drifter, which is all about Gambit. We've got 3 modes. Technically 2 modes of Gambit. We got regular Gambit, because I'm including it. 3. Regular Gambit. Gambit Prime, which is the new Gambit mode, where it's just a 1 round mode to basically summon the Primeval. You grab these tokens, you bank them, you send blockers, which is the mechanic. If you send 5 or more, 5, 10, 15, you send blockers of different types over. And if you send 2 or more blockers on the other side, you steal their motes, their tokens, to your side. So you just leech off of the enemy. So it's a new mechanic only in Gambit Prime, and it's welcomed because we got fucked at the beginning sometimes, and I somehow pull through, send like a few blockers as a group in my team, invade, pop a few shots, evens out in the long run. And another new thing is they added a mode called Reckoning, which is the horde mode in Gambit. You go in as a group of 4, you bank these special modes for armor pieces, and you just go, man. You just go, and it's just there's so much rewards to fucking go through. I just love it, and I really do like the Gambit Prime invasions, just because the maps are so much bigger than like what Gambit is. You got so much spawn points, you got so many areas to hide, sneak through. And there are certain choke points you try to avoid or go over, under, whatever, left, right. And it's just been a blast. And, man, I just pulled out the fucking grenade launcher that shoots heat-seeking Spidey boys at you. Yeah. And I love it. Like, Destiny 2. Buy it now for $6. Anyways, yeah, that's all I've been playing.
Alright. So, I've been playing the game we've both been playing, Azure Lane. So, they, finished the last event. Now we have the...
What was the last event called? No. Lunar... No.
I honestly don't remember.
Winter's Crown.
Winter's Crown, yeah. So that finished just a couple days ago. 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Did you get everything?
Yes, I've cleared out every single thing.
I cleared out everything too, and my god, they're too good to us. They're too good.
And so now we have a little mini event called Moonlit Overture, where you get 3 girls basically for doing not much.
Let's avoid the best one. You get
So you get Quincy,
you get the lolly looking one called
Vincenus,
and then you got the Thought, Nasty,
and then
Astoria, technically,
and then another like side girl, Kirishima. Like from just
the ninja girl.
Yeah, the ninja girl.
You just get her for logging in.
Yeah, exactly. You're basically getting like 4 girls for doing almost nothing. Like,
yeah,
it's pretty easy.
And I'm just upset because I didn't get Vincenus.
Yeah, so you'll get her tomorrow though. So it's all good.
I did everything. Like I should have gotten her immediately before I got fucking Astoria.
You'll get both of the girls tomorrow, actually, technically. So
I want to put the cat skin girl on her already.
You get it at midnight, boy.
I'll be up. I'll be good.
So
yeah, you do nothing. You get girls, and like the event's easy. Just breathe through. This is the perfect event to just start if you're new.
To just
it's
chill
so
through.
Easy. It's just easy.
And then we have the not so easy thing, the Chapter 11 release.
Fuck you.
So Chapter 11.
Wait. You mean Chapter 12?
No.
It's
we
11.
have 11. So 11 is roughly about all the ships that you fight are about level 102 to 107.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty rough when they just released also the Limit Break or the Awakening to level 110.
Yeah.
Which we don't have much right now, and unless you were perfectly efficient and banked a ton of XP ahead of time, your girls are going to be 110 for a while.
No, I barely cracked past 100. I'm farming so hard.
Yeah, I've got 2 girls, 105, and then I've got 2 more girls. I'm actually awakening my PvP group first. just because I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, it's gonna be really annoying to try to fight only 110 groups for the next fucking month.
I haven't touched PvP for like a month or two.
I was ranking in it. I hit rank 1 a couple times so far this season.
Rank 1?
Yeah, rank 1 a couple times this season.
As in number 1 over the world?
Yeah. But you can't stay... In the way this PvP works, you can't stay there forever because of... There's like a catch-up mechanic where people below you get more points. And if you're ahead of people, you get less points. So you kind of have like rubber band back and forth. But I've been like in between like rank 100 to 1.
You disgust me. Fucking top 100, top 10.
Yeah, so I don't want to fight nothing but 110s while I'm 100 on everyone. So
I mean, you're doing the smart thing, and I'm just suffering for it.
Especially because I cleared all of Chapter 11 with my current team. So I was thinking, shit, I'm gonna have to awaken to 105 or 110 just to clear Chapter 11. But I fucking powered through it. 3-starred all of Chapter 11.
I don't have enough good gear or good members to try to combat Chapter 10.
Yeah.
I'm like a quarter of the way finished through the 10-1.
Yeah, so
I'm having trouble.
So how it is, it's like once you're in Chapter 10 and you're assuming no awakenings to 110, so all your girls are say 100. Mm-hmm. So if you're in Chapter 10, you can either do two things. You can either have perfect gear, or you can have a perfect composition and have mediocre gear or whatever. In Chapter 11 right now, you have to have perfect composition and perfect gear to fucking get through and 3-star it, so you have to have one or the other.
Yeah, I'm gonna need another bottle to get through this part.
Yeah, it's rough, but I 3-starred everything, so now I'm actually just dropping my danger level so I can farm up all the 3 girls. We got Sendai in 11.3, Columbia in 11.4. I forgot the girl in 11.2, but
I do have an announcement for next week's patch.
All right.
Well,
we don't know if that patch is coming out yet, so don't get ahead of yourself. They haven't announced it.
But it is known. It is known that there's going to be new girls coming out.
But we don't know what event, and we don't know when. Yeah. So, but yes, what were you gonna say about a certain girl?
What's the certain girl's name?
Nagato.
The foxy, lovely girl.
Very famous girl. She's like.
I apologize for that.
She's notorious in PvP for the Japanese and Chinese versions for a very long time because she kind of breaks the meta. So people know of her.
I will say this though, there's this backstory to where once a certain little nagger, a certain unicorn, saw her, he wanted to get her, and me being me, knew I was gonna get her first because I had so many cubes, and then, in the words of Qui-Gon Jinn, there's always a bigger fish. And so, I don't know about you, but I think you got dragged into this competition, right?
I'm into participating, so our competition is who can marry Nagato first.
Technically, it's 2 parts. Who can get her first, pull her first, and who can oath her first. So I feel I can oath her first.
The pull her first is kind of arbitrary just because it's dependent on who wakes up right after maintenance ends,
Which is going to be me.
Yeah, because
one of us.
Probably one of us. So, I mean, it could be, you wake up at 6 and it's still going, or...
I could be wrong. Maybe, on the luck of a draw, Santi's there first. He just wakes up early.
It's a 2% pull, so, you're...
the last time they said 2% pull, I got Amagi. Literally in the first pull.
So, I have over 200 cubes right now, so I'm
I have about 120.
Yeah.
And none of us bought it. We were gifted to them during the last event. Like, oh my gosh.
But I know some tricks to level affection faster.
Same.
If I need be. So
I already know.
Yeah.
I already know what trick you're doing.
There's strats.
1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. The best one.
1-1, make her your MVP.
Okay, so we'll give you the strats too. I believe it's 1 out of every 12 or 8 or 12 battles you get an affection point depending on certain things.
So you get 0.075 affection points for any battle that you do with a girl, but you get 0.125 affection points if the girl was your MVP.
Ooh. So that's almost 1 out of 8 if she's MVP.
Yeah, about 1 of 8 or so.
So every time.
Yeah. And so what you do is you just run 1-1 over again, where a ship respawns nonstop, I believe, and you can just run it infinitely with as much oil as you obviously have, and you just keep running and make sure she's your MVP.
Mm-hmm.
So you keep like a weak front line and just keep her in the back to do all the damage, and you just grind up her affection, and there you
go. I mean, gosh,
it's rough.
It's rough.
See, I'm hesitant to do that because I want to just grind the event, but we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna do that first.
Yeah,
I'll do both, but once I do my daily events, I'm going back.
All right, but anyways, so
you mentioning another game that you ditched me for last week?
So yeah, right before
I still love you for it though.
Right before this game came out, I was playing some Quake Champions.
Oh,
just
not
a
even
little
Quake?
bit. I was playing a little bit of Quake, and
I was thinking of Poe.
Oh, that was after.
Okay.
So, but just before, the day before, and the Path of Exile 2.7 dropped. I was playing some Quake. Fun.
Quack?
Some Quack. I love Quake. That's all you have to know. And then, just last week, Path of Exile, the newest expansion came out, Synthesis 2.7. It's fucking good.
Sorry, I saw updates.
Yeah, there's like ups and downs. So there's actually, it's just like a problem of there being way too much content in the game now, where you can't really focus on doing everything. You kind of have to hyper specialize, or else, unless you're a fucking 18-hour a day neckbeard, then you literally can't do everything because there's so much in the game.
I mean, you have a beard among all of us right now, and I had to shave my gloriousness off.
But I have a full-time job and school, so I can't grind like a neckbeard like I used to on WoW,
Yeah.
But
life finds a way.
Yeah. But it's fucking good. Like, they redid like all spells, every single one, and so you can play fucking like any spell in the game right now. It's amazing. Like, just whatever you want, and it's viable, which is great because there's always been I mean, there are still stronger skills, but there's been usually huge discrepancies between the top and the bottom. And now it's a lot closer, so you don't have to feel bad for playing something that's not meta. So that's good, but fuck, this Path of Exile has been really good, so I've just been playing it every day, doing some maps, progressing. Just trying to get a little stronger, try to do some new builds, just try new shit. That's what I ditched you for, but
no, it's okay. I understand. I ditched you guys on Gym for Destiny.
Yeah, I know.
So
I figured, you know what?
I understand.
I gotta go.
I understand.
With my boys,
Also, you can't see, but my hand's on his lap.
It's alright.
And going up slowly. Alright.
So that's all I've been playing, so.
There's a little gay there, but, no homo.
Yeah, you gotta say no homo, so.
Nah. What if I don't want to?
Damn.
Trying to tell me something? Trying to say no? Alright.
Alright.
So, yeah, no homo here. We're straight men.
Let's bring it in?
Yeah.
There
we didn't even do that for the first one. Let's bring it in again.
Clink. Ooh.
That was close. We got a little splash. None on the keyboard though. Reading. Now my favorite top. What the hell's going on? What are you doing?
The picture died. Oh.
There we go. But it's now on.
Alright.
There we go. My favorite topic here. So Sean, what have you been reading?
I can read the letters on this keyboard.
Every time we have something for Sean to read. Every time. Guaranteed.
Don't worry. I'll get... one day, you're going to be surprised.
Alright.
I'm going to have some shit.
This is going to take a little effort on my part. But I will start off with a few of the things I have been reading. While I get to them. It's going to go real quickly. But
knock through it.
I've been reading Opossums. The new Tsutomu Nihei manga.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the latest chapters. Pretty much current to what's translated. Didn't get the number though. So... chapter number, so fuck you. Just believe me that I've been enjoying this manga, and main characters right now down for the count, but we got a new awakened kind of character, which is when they become cyborgish placenta people.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's been pretty hype. Next thing I've been reading is Hajimete no Ga. And I can only sum it up in this: I'm blue, Dabba Deba to die. If I was green, I would die. It's so blue balling, man. Just Hajimete no Gal. Just blues my balls. Like, I want them to fuck. Like, she wants to fuck. I want them to fuck. Now, this bad boy.
That's a thick boy right there.
This bad boy can hold a bunch of Alita manga.
That's a thick ass boy.
Sick ass boy. That's a sick ass boy. A girl, technically. So I got me the what is this called? The Deluxe Edition series box set of Battle Angel Alita with very, very aside covers. I'd love to show you in closer in depth, but I'm only gonna stand up for the background. Look at that. Look at them lips, Sean. Would you not want those lips on your dish?
I mean, I can't argue.
Alright, now, unfortunately, I haven't finished this box set yet. However, I have finished Volume 1. And I'm going to just put that right there. I love it. I'll pass it around. Please enjoy.
Yeah, I haven't actually read the manga at all, so I did like the movie.
The movie's great. The manga, my god. The manga, you know, the first volume pretty much covers like about 80% of the movie. It's and like it leaves a few for the next volume.
Right.
I haven't continued into the next volume. I left the bookmark there randomly in place.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know where that is.
I'm just cruising through, you know, various pages that I recognize here. But
dude.
Go ahead.
She's so cute. Tell me she ain't cute. Look at
she is cute.
She's so cute.
Like it.
I love her. She's the badass female character that can't compare to a certain character that, you know, media journalists are fucking trying to promote. Captain Marvel. So this is the superior Captain Marvel here. I'm just saying. But I've been reading that. I've been having a blast. Literally, when I got that, I read through, like halfway through in 30 minutes. It's just great. It's a lot of techno jargon. Like, they do monologue a lot, the villains. But, you know, you just think of it like it's 80s. Like, for an 80s manga, well, I mean, late 80s, early 90s manga, it still holds up. Downright to the art style. It's all aesthetically pleasing. I love it. Get yourself one. For the low price of... I mean, I don't know how much I got it for. I think it was probably like about over 100. Easy. I do not regret that. Yep.
Man, they skipped a lot, huh?
In the manga?
I mean, in the movie. I just flipped through, like,
I mean,
they
I would say they,
I only flipped through, like, a few pages, but there's definitely a lot of stuff that I didn't see at all in the movie. So.
Yeah, they cut out a good number of characters, but they did put Vector, they did put, all the other characters that mattered.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I mean...
That was really nice for a manga.
For a manga, it still holds up. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can't wait to get to Volume 2, which I haven't even seen the cover for.
Ooh, and her suit and everything looks nice.
Motorball. That's what's been cut out.
Ooh, yeah.
Motorball was cut out in this part.
Damn.
Like, I kid you not, Motorball is not the be-all, end-all of Battle Angel Alita, but it'll get you there. It'll get you there.
Yeah, it said that they cut out a lot, but oh well.
I mean, the movie was still perfectly adapted in my eyes. Like, I understand, you know, when you have a director, you have they're adapting a novel, manga, comic, whatever. You're seeing the director's interpretation, the screenwriter, etc., etc.
Right.
And I can't blame him. It's good. Like, I have no complaints except for Hugo should not look like my boy later on in this manga. And he's a beefy, roid-ass motherfucker who just, like... He's like Ricardo. He's Ricardo. An Asian Ricardo. Without the god. Without the, you know, the USA bandana he has. It's just Ricardo with a bandana of sorts. Like he looks like a Ricardo fisherman. You know, he has a short shirt with torn sleeves. Like, if he had a spear, he'd look like a fisherman, you know. And that motherfucker... punches fucking Cyborg's brains out like fucking Fist of the North Star because he uses ki, an ancient lost art, but known by humans. Whereas, you know, Alita knows an ancient lost art known by Martian cyborgs. So You know, it's just two sides of a different coin, and just like they want to fuck. I'm just saying. I know spoilers in the Last Order manga, and he gets her, but he doesn't get her. I will bring that up when I catch up on the manga again.
So I'm just kind of ignoring everything you're saying now. Now I think I need to get a USA headband for a couple years down the line where I look like Ricardo Milos.
You will one day.
One day.
I will too. And
I need to learn how to dance like him. He dances fucking well.
All right, but yeah, Ricardo, he's
I love you.
I love you. Please.
I can't find you anywhere online.
You
don't exist.
You just showed up and you just left. Like those. I kid you not, man. You just showed up and left.
Yeah.
All right, but with that ends our reading segment.
Right,
the best, shortest, quickest segment we've ever had so far. Actually, no, we've had shorter.
We've had shorter where none of us read shit.
Now,
boom,
we're at the news, and I will start off with this one.
You trying to kill them? What are you doing here?
Oh, my point. I'm
emphasizing
my
your
point.
Hand, don't hurt them.
There you go. My point is, furries have no place in our society.
I can drink to that.
Yeah, thank goodness. I will pound this right now. Alright, anyways. Germany has banned furries. And we can appreciate that, Like, I hate furries. The only good furries are the ones that don't come out of their holes. And if they do, furry slayers, man.
Yeah, where's the furry slayer manga? I'll read that.
I'll read that too. If anything, I feel like it should be a real life thing. Like Dead Tube's fucking Justice Man was the guy who fucking so roided up he can karate chop some guy's limbs off, punch someone's face off like the Fist of the North Star, and he has explosives on his fucking knuckles that shoots outwards, so he'll literally blow your face off, your brains, like onto the wall. You'll be plastered on it. It's beautiful. Like that, we should really get together. We'll have our weapons. We'll have we'll have our rangers, furry rangers. Actually, let me read. We need to come up with a name for this. But anyways, more on that later.
Anyways.
But yeah, Germany has banned furries. I don't know what the scenario is. The important thing is, it's banned. Fuck y'all. I hate furries with such a passion. Like, we have a vow, and I hope to keep to this vow, where we will not fuck a furry, and if we do, we'll take it to the grave. And
nobody will know.
Nobody will know. And if it is known, what did we say? If it is known, it'll be on our tombstone. I don't think we talked about that.
We didn't talk about that. If someone finds out.
Yeah. Well, anyways, don't worry about it. We'll worry about that detail later. But I feel like if I fucked a furry, it should be on my tombstone. Like,
nobody knows until you die. It's basically you keep it with you until the grave, and then it's on your tombstone. Your friends go visit you at the grave. That motherfucker.
If anything, I would love to have my tombstone. This is a little grim talk here, but I would love my tombstone to not have any letters, just a fucking protected as fuck LED monitor with a loop of a video, like the Harry Potter portraits, that kind of deal, except you're just gonna constantly hear me talking. You're gonna probably see an image and there'll be a button, you'll play it, and it'll be my epitaph. And I will voice my own epitaph. I will reveal all the dark secrets.
I bet you that can be done. Just run it with solar power, man. And just, it has a battery that stores solar power during the day.
And it has a USB drive inside that tombstone. Tombstone?
Yeah, all you'd have to do is, have a monitor, have a battery, have a solar panel, have, some kind of flash of memory, media.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Actually, if anything, it'll probably be SD. My only issue with that is it's really hard because even stone gets leaky.
True.
So
yeah, it would have to be encased in something.
Just in case.
It would have to be something, and then stone encased over that plastic shell or something.
Now,
but anyway,
this is a dream. I will make it happen. I have a long life coming to me.
Yeah, that makes me think.
But anyways, furry slays unite.
What else you got? What's news to us?
I'm gonna start with the good news and work our way down to the bad.
Okay.
And at least in my section, we got furries banned. That's the best thing ever. This one, Alita Battle Angel gets an extension in China for an entire fucking month. I wish I can get a ticket just so I can go.
I wonder what the sales are like in China.
Insane. Because they pretty much make.
I guess they watch like anything
2 times more of our market.
Yeah, they watch movies insane.
Yeah, and they get like Alita got a month's extension, and right now, as I checked, it's almost hitting 400 million.
That's probably at least. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's at the point where it's made a good amount of money.
It's pretty much returned whatever it invested, and almost double.
Yeah.
Like right now, if it's closing on double in a sense because what was it, 250 million to make it back. You're supposed to make double that technically, so they've already hit.
I mean, yeah, once they do the rest of the theater runs, plus DVD and Blu-ray releases, they'll have their money back.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, like China's got a month extension, so
and then they'll have licensing agreements with like Netflix later on, and stuff like that down the line.
Please stop! I have no belt to stop me.
That's where it's like
I have no belt to stop me from whipping this out. Right?
Yeah, that's where like some money like keeps going down the line where they do extra deals with whatever streaming site
Hulu,
gets the rights
Netflix,
to that. Yeah.
Amazon, get it all on there. YouTube, I'll fucking rent it off of YouTube. YouTube, I know you're listening. I put this shit, every fucking 2 to 3 weeks to a month. I know you're listening. On repeat.
With YouTube Red.
I actually do have YouTube Red. I back up my favorite, YouTubers with YouTube Red, because you do promote your YouTubers listening to
That's
YouTube
true.
Red.
The nice thing, I guess, technically, because like even if with YouTube Red, if you're trying to support people, even if a video gets demonetized off of a YouTuber, they'll still get the money from YouTube Red.
Yeah, so that's
if you're watching their stuff. So.
PewDiePie, I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. I love you. Anyway, all right. I tried too hard. But yeah, 400 million. Like, I'm excited. I'm thinking this is gonna make 500 million at the end of the China run, easy, or at least 470.
At least by the end of its lifespan of media.
I'm not even considering DVD.
Million.
I'm not even considering DVD sales. I'm thinking it's gonna hit 500 million or close.
I think it'll hit
on
500
this theatrical run.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
if it made that much on that, then James Cameron has a chance.
Oh, dude, they're gonna have literally who owns it? Warner Brothers, Sony.
I don't remember who owns it. You would know. You fucking see it in theaters 4 times. You see all the credits.
Who's the company?
Blast in front of your face.
21st century.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, those fuckers. X company? You'll make your money back. You'll beg James Cameron to come back for part 2, part 3, nay, part 4.
1 per volume. Let's go.
1 per volume. Oh my fucking god! They pretty much took 1 volume and a quarter and made a fucking movie out of it.
They can make at least 3 movies.
Yeah, at least 3.
Do a trilogy. There you go. Boom.
Better than the Matrix trilogy. Yeah, shots fired.
Not better than the Matrix original.
Okay, not better than the Matrix original, but better than Matrix trilogy as a whole.
Yeah, if you're trying to talk shit on the original Matrix,
I'm sorry. I've acknowledged the strength of the original. All right, next one. Captain Marvel. This is still positive news, by the way. Captain Marvel gets negative reception on Rotten Tomatoes. With the do you want to watch Captain Marvel or do you not want to watch Captain Marvel? They took that feature out of the Captain Marvel movie. Out of Rotten Tomatoes. So they got backlash for that. Mm-hmm. Then they, Rotten Tomatoes being dicks, cut out a bunch of fucking, negative reviews and said it was a bug.
Yeah, who the fuck cares about Rotten Tomatoes though? Jesus, I've never actually gone to their website to look for reviews.
I never look at the critic reviews. I look at the user reviews because I feel those are more honest. Sometimes, and even then, you're gonna get those 1 star fucking sucks.
You'll get that everywhere. If you look at like Metacritic, you get the same shit. If you look at
if anything, like it's also I've seen examples of like shows / movies getting boosted. And then other shows and / movies getting, negatively, fucked.
Yeah, basically at this point, just from what I know, it's like I don't look at numbers on anything anymore. Like anywhere for anime, for movies, anything. Like
it's nice to see. It's just like I also eat. I think of it as a giant heap of salt that I swallow. It's like, it's not a pinch of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. No, it's a huge chunk of salt for me. Right. I choke on it every time. Mm-hmm. Guys, are you there?
Got a visitor.
We got a visitor.
Can you pause this?
No. Nephew, what are you doing here?
Hi.
Hey.
Do you remember me?
You want to go around? Here. This is my little nephew, Jacob. Please tell me that was close.
I caught it.
Where's your dad?
He's in the bathroom.
Jesus. Well, this is already going downhill.
He told me.
I'll have to make this PG.
He told me I can watch the tablet.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. The tablet's over there. Please take it out. Can you disconnect the headphones? Thank you very much. Jesus, I didn't get enough time. I'm almost done. How's it going? You want to say hi?
To who?
No one.
Except no one.
Except no one. Alright, hold on. If you're gonna pass through, there you go. Alright, so this is my younger brother. Please salute him. He has done a lot of service. You're gonna have to kneel down. You're gonna have to kneel down. Islander stuff. Alright, get through.
Hey, dude, what the fuck?
I don't fucking care. Alright, so that is the family. Congratulations. I have that guy to blame for Captain Marvel. Alright. I told you this is inappropriate for kids. Alright. So, where was I? Captain Marvel? Oh yeah, last part of Captain Marvel. There has been talks about, from movie theaters about having a huge ticket, how do I say it? Huge amount of no-shows in theaters. So
yeah, it's like down 76%.
Down 76%, and a huge number of people who bought tickets. About, at least from what I hear from one movie theater, 25 didn't show for several showings. Mm-hmm. Perfectly 25. So it's got me thinking either Disney put money into it, or certain groups of people who wanted to promote the movie bought the tickets and didn't show up for it. So
right.
we don't know. Right, next one. Johnny Depp goes against court abuse against his ex-wife. I think ex-wife. I haven't checked.
Yeah, ex-wife.
Amber Heard, who's also the female in, the female heroine in Aquaman. I'll say she's cute, but if she punched me,
or threw a bottle of vodka and shattered your finger.
She threw a bottle of vodka at Johnny Depp.
And shattered his middle finger. Spawned his middle finger and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, she deserves the backhand. Hey, Jacob, can you put the headphones on? Oh. Oh well, we're screwed. He's gonna learn anyways, so it might as well be me. Alright, and the last thing, actually I do have a few more things I could bring up, but anyways, Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp,
yeah,
I already talked about it.
He did a full, court,
He's going to court against Amber Heard. Alright, no, next one is Anthem for me.
Oh, Anthem.
Anthem bug, that was supposedly, a farming method for Anthem players, got patched out, and give me a second, another look at the bottle.
Here, you can just split it with me.
Looks good. Did you finish?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, so it was basically like players were getting too much loot.
And Anthem cut it out.
But it was like enough loot to make people happy. And they just cut it out saying it was a bug, and so now people are pissed off, and so they're boycotting playing the game.
I mean, I've seen positive talks about it from like my favorite Destiny YouTuber, Astacross. I will say he hasn't mentioned any of it, but I've seen other people talk about it. I believe it. I've seen the bug itself, and I know one player has been banned for it because he made a video about it.
Right.
So aside from him, a bunch of people are taking a break off of Anthem. Hey, Come to Destiny. I need clans. I need a clan invite. Send it. Put it in the comments below. I'll find it. I'll hit you up. Anyways, yeah, that's all I got. I don't know. Right. You got thoughts on Anthem?
Looks terrible.
Don't buy it. I mean, actually, it looks great.
I mean, it looks good, but it doesn't play well.
Yeah.
Don't buy it. Or it crashes your PS4
right.
and breaks it, which we already mentioned before. But
now you.
So we had a few things. So Doom Annihilation had its first trailer reveal, which it's a very under the wraps kind of movie that's coming out, and because it's not gonna be a theatrical release. It's going direct to video.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to do something.
All right. So the movie is gonna be a Doom movie that looks kind of worse than the 2009 original one, with The Rock in it. That was a disaster in theaters and everything.
Which one's left was right?
And so
actually need it because
so this one is gonna have a Doom girl, or rather multiple Doom girls, instead of having the original Doom guy protagonist. So people are kind of pissed about it because it looks terrible. It looks like it has no budget. It doesn't follow the Doom storyline. It doesn't have Doom guy.
It's coming
to
video, right?
Direct to video.
What
was it? Also, what was the problem with it?
Put the volume up here. Okay. Can you hear?
Oh yeah.
How about now?
Can you hear? Get that?
Alright, put it reverse. Let's see. Try it right now.
So.
Here, hold it. See if you can put it on.
Anyways, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be like a big
You got it?
feminist driving film. Like they've, I know the actress for the movie went in and was talking about, who needs a Doom guy? Who cares about this? Like women power, all this stuff. And so they're just kind of advertising it as like a big feminist film, even though it's for the Doom franchise. And Bethesda, it was someone who'd mentioned like, oh yeah, Bethesda, what's your opinion on the Doom movie? And all they said on Twitter was, we're not associated with the movie.
Alright.
Just casting it off.
Let me hold it here. Yo, Alan, what do you think about the new Doom movie?
I didn't know there was anyone.
There you go. That's all you have to hear, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. It looks like cheaper than looks like cheaper than original Starship Troopers. Kind of like.
Hey, don't you take that back?
I'm just saying.
You take that back.
Okay, if you're looking at Starship Troopers original in today's lens, like in the CG and everything, looks worse than that. But in today's, you
mean like the bugs and everything?
Yeah, exactly. Like if you were looking at not of course when Starship Troopers came out, it looks pretty good. But if you were looking at it now, it looks worse than that now in a modern movie. And you're like, damn, this just doesn't look good at all.
I mean, I love Starship Troopers.
I know that's why you love it. But
to hear it,
but it's visuals, in a modern sense.
To be fair, there has not been a good Doom movie ever. So this will be the second.
It's funny, people are just memeing now. It's just like, damn, I didn't realize the original Doom movie was actually the good one now. After seeing this one,
I did like the original Doom movie in the sense that it was an action movie, but as a Doom movie,
it was interesting the way because I think that was the first movie that ever went like first person full CGI like
you mean
experience.
You mean the part where he takes the drug, wakes up, and just goes to full Doom guy?
Yeah, and you see it all in first person and everything.
You do know he's the actor for Dread, right?
Oh, is that who it is?
Yeah, okay. It's that guy. Nice. I love him. Hold on. Yo, Alan, you remember the Doom movie, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
It was alright.
There you go. It was alright. Can you say it louder?
It was alright.
Alright, cool. So yeah, it was an alright movie, but I did like it. Yeah. It's just not as a Doom movie. It was really disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they just lost another opportunity to make a full-fledged Doom movie, like with a real, actual Doom guy, sort of like a badass character like Dread. That's just like full hate. Like all he does is kill demons, and like they could have just done it with someone from an outside perspective watching Doom guy do everything.
My main problem with the Doom movie was they weren't demons; they were biologically created mutants.
It wasn't like
So
it was more like it was closer to Resident Evil or something like that.
Yeah, it really was. I did like the dialogue in it because, like, I remember this guy in a wheelchair. It's like, oh yeah, he's talking about like all this other stuff, the slip space travel to and from Earth to Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Literally in a second, he's like, oh yeah, we perfected that technology after my accident. What happened to you? He went to one place, his ass went to another. And that says a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all about Doom, anyways. So
yeah,
looks terrible. But
on that note, how would you feel if your ass went to another planet?
Damn, I can live without my ass.
Okay, because it does have your crotch.
So
I can't live without it.
So one thing, just kind of like slipped under, I guess, probably a lot of people's radar is that Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is coming out in 1 week from today, the 22nd.
You're telling wait, is it coming out on Switch?
I think it's just gonna be PS4 immediately.
Wait, just PS4 or
it
Xbox?
Actually it could be getting.
I think it's on Xbox.
I think it actually may be getting released on other things too, but I'd have to check and see. But it is getting released in 1 week.
I'm just saying, From Software are fools if they don't.
No, I'm sure.
Deliver.
Yeah, I'm sure they would do it on the other stuff at this point. At least PC, maybe Switch later, but.
I can live without that, on the Switch. But PC, I gotta have it on there.
Yeah.
I've got all my Steam games on PC.
Right.
That's why I'm not gonna get Bethesda launcher or Epic launcher.
Yeah. There's some other stuff about Epic launcher, but we'll get into that in the future because they're going on.
They're
going through some they're going through some other stuff right now that we'll have to mention in the future because it's pretty scummy. Like taking your files from your computer and encrypting them inside their own files and like taking your data.
Well, that's nothing new. Anyone could do it. Technically, Steam could do it.
They could, but they don't. That's the thing. But Epic is doing it.
But how would you know?
Because people can find that stuff. You can find hidden files.
That's
how they found the Epic stuff on there. Is that they're scalping your computer for data and saving it in their own folder and using your data for other stuff.
Epic only?
Epic only so far, yeah.
Okay, I'm glad they don't. I don't have it because
yeah.
Oh, actually, I do have it because of Fortnite.
That's just stuff they've been finding like recently, but there could be more.
I should delete my launcher. I do have a bunch of.
You have Fortnite on there.
I do have a bunch of stuff that I don't want seen on my computer. Nothing illegal, just a lot of blood.
I see. But yeah, so Sekiro comes out next week. I may end up picking it up because it looks really good. It's just gonna be, Samurai Bloodborne.
Actually, I'm excited for Samurai Bloodborne.
Pretty much.
No guns though, right?
I don't think there's any guns, no, but you have grappling hooks, so...
Kinda, technically.
Like, you can grapple onto enemies, you can grapple over obstacles and stuff, so... Looks pretty cool. So one other thing that dropped kind of recently is Hollow Knight is getting a physical release. So they actually...
Hollow Knight 1 or 2?
The first one.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, so originally they were supposed to get a physical release, but it got canceled by the publisher because of, I don't know, issues. But some stuff happened, and now they're actually getting a real physical release, a regular one, and a full-blown, collector's edition with a map, with extra, metal case, all this other stuff.
An in-game map?
Yeah, a full in-game map that shows everything, like fully stylized and everything.
Alright, I'm finished with that.
Looks really good. I did pre-order it. I think it's coming out next month.
You didn't tell me. Actually, I've never played any of the Hollow Knight.
I'm getting a Switch. I'm getting a Switch version, so you can borrow my Switch version if you want. So
you mean the game?
So, yeah, because I'll have a physical version. So
all right, yeah,
which is nice because that's why I was happy about getting a physical release because I can.
Wait, is it physical and digital?
I don't know if they'll give you. I already have it digital from Steam, but I'll have a Switch version at least physical. So.
All right, well, let me borrow it one of these days.
All right.
Wait, when is it?
I think it's next month that it drops.
All right.
April.
So we got Sekiro coming out this coming week. Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm
1
happy.
week from today, like I feel like it's been slipping under people's radars. Like I haven't really seen many people talking about it. But
I haven't even
it's
seen
really soon.
advertisement. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It really hasn't been.
I have YouTube Red, so
No ads.
that's everything.
Yeah, usually you'd see more push around like the media about a big game like that coming out from from software, but
I mean, I'm just happy that I haven't been seeing ads for Captain Marvel.
true.
I mean, that's probably everywhere.
Yeah. So and then last thing is Halo Master Chief Collection.
Wait,
It's coming to PC. Yeah, the
What?
one that was on Xbox
you mean
One.
the terrible one?
No, it's a good one. The one that has 1 through.
No, the terrible one that they didn't fix for 4 years.
Oh well, they didn't fix the multiplayer.
They
Yeah.
didn't fix the multiplayer. You couldn't get. I mean, you could get kicked out of story mode. Actually, wait.
No, could you? I don't think that was online.
I mean,
Maybe that
it
was
is
an Xbox
online.
thing.
I mean, it is online if you. I mean, it probably is an Xbox thing. I mean,
Because Xbox is always online, pretty much.
yeah.
So.
I mean, especially if you're connected to, one person to another.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not happy with this news.
We'll see that.
I don't feel good about it. I just don't.
I feel good about it because I was actually wanting the Master Chief Collection when they released it a few years back.
Oh, you mean you want to
But,
play Halo 3?
No,
The superior game?
no. 1 and 2.
Hey.
1 and 2.
2 was the worst for multiplayer because of Needler.
Nah, 2 was the best multiplayer.
Because of Needler?
Needler sucked.
Needler was the easiest weapon to use.
That was the second worst gun in the game.
Yeah, but instant kill.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
That'd
If
be
you
good.
dual wield them.
No. You weren't high level. You were not high level. Just saying.
Alright. I mean, if you're talking about battle rifle, then yeah.
Yeah.
But then you got the Needler players, and they'd be.
Well, yeah,
annoying
there
to
were
fight
Needler
against.
players that would just try to cheese people, but yeah. Once you were in high level, then you didn't see that anymore.
much.
No one used Needler.
Alright.
But
I would. Only because I hate people.
yeah, I love that game. So I'm looking forward to playing that finally because I never played the Master Chief Collection with.
I'll get it only to play with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down.
So yeah, I'm down.
So yeah, they're gonna release that. I forgot when the release date was at. They're actually gonna release it in parts. In like they're gonna release Reach first, and they're gonna do 1 through
Wait,
4. I
we're
think it
getting
is.
Reach on PC?
Yeah,
That's
Reach
not
will be on
even
PC.
in the. Oh man!
Yeah,
I can't wait to see the mods for this one. Oh yeah,
they're gonna drop Reach, and then I think 1 through 3 afterwards, something like that.
I'm excited to see this. I love Reach only because gameplay wise, it's great. Story wise, there are some iffy things if it went down that way in Halo canon. However,
I don't really know about the story in Halo Reach.
I'm just believing that Halo Reach, you got a bunch of these add-ons, armor add-ons. You can do the bubble, you can have the armor lock, you can have a sprint, and then you can have jetpack. All these mods that like make you do different things. Wasn't in Halo 1, so we could assume Halo Reach was the prototype for all that, and it was lost during Reach. And it kind of shows up in Halo 3, and then afterwards, I don't know. I'm Halo lore wise, I'm a very anal guy about it.
Have you read the books?
I've almost read a few. I've read a few books, especially my personal favorite, the Sergeant Johnson one, where he gets pussy at the end. I'm sorry, Jacob. You have headset.
You can hear.
You can't hear
It's
me.
good.
Jacob, can you hear me? Jacob, you were good.
Yeah.
Alright. I've done my best as an uncle.
Alright, anyway, so that's all I have for news.
Alright, same here. Let's bring it in. And we finished the bottle, so congratulations.
Alright,
This is our main topic, right?
that's it.
I mean, technically, I guess we can call it a shit post. Alright, so our main topic is political correctness advertisements. Just the advertisements in general.
Okay.
And I've narrowed it down to what is a PC ad.
Sure, so what is it?
With some examples, why these ads are a problem, and then effective ways to promote them, which I left blank because I couldn't think of any. And final thoughts.
All right.
So we might not even touch on all of these.
So go for it. What's a political correct ad?
In my words, as definition is advertisements promoting certain key demographics of the product to appeal to consumers into buying said product.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, the definition of political correctness is basically marginalized groups of people, depending on certain characteristics like LGBT, people of color, and
feminism stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Those three things, the trifecta of everything PC. Those are the key demographics.
Right.
So, that's basically the basic note of it. You can go further into it.
Yeah.
For the regular thing, but this is ads, so it's just those trifecta that people care about.
So, like, what are your examples?
I have a few. We got Captain Marvel being promoted as the top, feminist movie.
Right.
Ignoring, Wonder Woman, Battle Angel. I guess there's a Lara Croft movie that I felt was really not PC.
I thought it was
still,
good,
I thought it was
it was a strong female lead.
Lead and all that. And I would even say, those are, there are the positive stuff, but I'm going to talk about the negatives. You got Captain Marvel, you got the Battlefield 5 fiasco promoting
with World War II
Gender Field
cyberborg
5. Yeah.
Women fighting on the battlefield, like.
You got The Last of Us 2 with the kind of surprising makeout scene in E3.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a lesbian. My personal favorite, High Guardian Spice. The example of the anime toxicity.
And you still give your money to Crunchyroll.
It's hard. It's hard to do. It's hard to stop doing heroin.
Damn.
And you do get constipated.
But you see what your heroin addiction causes.
Yeah, very. But yeah, those are examples. There's a few more I could probably pull up out of my ass. I won't. And so, next question I gotta ask you is why is this a problem? So I have my opinion, but I want to hear yours first.
So why is it a problem? Because it's disingenuous. Because these are multi-million or even billion-dollar companies. Basically just outreaching to make more money. It's not genuine at all. They don't have any kind of interest in helping women, helping the LGBT community, anything like that, people of color. They're basically using it as a platform
to try to promote sales.
To promote sales, exactly. So they want to seem like they're in with everyone, where really they honestly don't care, and like you can see that in a lot of the stuff where.
Now, do you have examples of? Just so you have any personal examples, one or two, like of these companies doing this besides Genderfield 5, which is the easiest one?
Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest ones. You can see like Bethesda doing it. You can see BioWare doing it.
Oh, BioWare is probably the worst in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like it's very disingenuous. It's like if you're just looking at it from the outside in, from someone who doesn't know anything about these companies, about how they've advertised all their stuff in the past and now, like you can see it. Like you can see with the Gillette ad that came recently with
that is not related to video games, media, and all this stuff, but that is really on the money, man.
But
I can't ignore it.
The big Gillette ad talking about how men can be better and everything, and how toxic masculinity can't continue and all this stuff. Yeah, Gillette pays for like a little sports car team of sexualized girls to dance around in skimpy outfits and all this stuff. It's like they don't care about all the actual stuff. Yeah. They just use different parts of it to expand their brand and make money, basically. There's a few reasons to why they do that. I think one is because they're not stupid. They know the media, the majority of the media, like it's probably at least 60 to 70% of big media like Kotaku, like Vox, Vice, all this stuff is controlled by people who care about that stuff, and so they use it to
try to expand,
kind of give themselves a shield, I would say.
That too.
So what they do is, as long as they make their tweet about International Women's Day, they make their during Gay Pride Week, they make their profile a rainbow and stuff like that. As long as they do this stuff, they're essentially immune to these media outlets attacking them for not being inclusive, essentially, and they know that, and so that's why they do it. Like the millionaires behind the companies don't give a shit about that. Like, they're just trying to.
Now, I would say that would also be a part of the problem.
Right.
The fact that they're trying to bend themselves back over to protect themselves. It does give them a bad light. So that I would say that would be included in the problem.
Exactly. So it's like they're just trying to mitigate as many people.
Hitting them as possible.
Yeah, in bad exposure, essentially. So as long as they do their specific things that they have to do every month, to appease, all these communities, then they're safe from that stuff. And the people who don't, they're the people who get the articles written about them about, being misogynist or whatever.
Now, you pretty much summed up what I had on my notes. So, the one thing that's technically people kind of overlook in the advertisement department is Twitter, social media, etc., etc. I do, you do have the consumers lashing out and like certain brands, attacking them for it. So that is, one thing there. But you pretty much took over, caters to a small percentage of the audience.
But it's a loud vocal, minority
vocal minority
that they're trying to
appeal to.
Yeah, exactly.
And the delivery can be cringy. Like, the Gillette ad is an example. Like, the best a man can be.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so, like, it's... honestly, I feel like we've done a good part in, a good job in, like, doing our part to not be as toxic as we... we are. We treat people really well,
especially in the gaming community. It's like, if you look at it as a whole, it's like...
We don't care. It's just your kill-death ratio. That's pretty much it. If your kill-death ratio is high enough, it doesn't matter if you're a girl or a boy.
The majority of people just do not care. They don't care.
Unless you're 10. Unless you're 10, my bad, not 10, 9. Unless you're 9.
I mean, especially, like, in-game, like, they don't care if, like, they're playing Lara Croft, they don't care if they're playing Tomb Raider. They don't care that it's a girl that they're controlling.
Yeah.
It does not matter. But then these places have to, make it a big deal that, oh yeah, this person, this main character is female, and that's why people hate it, even though they don't hate it. So that's why it becomes a problem, and it's just fake outrage.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna have to go through the tags real fast.
No, I'll keep it PG.
I like it. I like what I saw. Anyways, I feel like that it's just the way they promote is really cringy. It's negative in the way they do it, and I mean in the example of High Guardian Spice, they show nothing of their content and just try to promote it through like vague words of like, oh yeah, it's this, it's also relaxing, etc., etc.
Right.
And it can be bad, and you also got the Battlefield 5, like negatively like telling people if you don't like the game, don't buy it, all that stuff. It's just all affects the product negatively, and people just have a short-sightedness of it on social media about it.
Yeah, on social media, it's like people eat it up because like they want to see someone inclusive of them specifically. They want to see someone talking about their group specifically, and that's why they get all excited about it, even though it doesn't.
I mean, it's not even them as a group. Like, I know there's a few people who just like a good majority of the like lesbian, gay, trans community don't want to be like used as a shield, for these companies. So like, just because this game's doing this doesn't mean I back it.
Right.
But people forget about that. I mean, people who are like
exactly, and that's why these companies just try to outlast the short term outrage by doing these little things just so they can keep going longer without people complaining about them, basically.
Yeah.
And that's why it's just a disingenuous motive.
All right, now let's think of ways to effectively promote political correctness advertisements. Do we have any examples first before we can elaborate on it?
Just like Battle Angel Alita, like just have a character that's a good character that it doesn't matter if they're male, female, white, black, anything. It's like, it's just have a good character.
Now I would say Lara Croft here for video games because
Lara Croft.
The Square Enix Lara Croft, I really like her character because she suffers. What is it, Jacob?
No one's that right in you.
Let me see the tablet. Come over here. Come over here, little nigga. Yeah, you trust me. I said, come over here. Here, I'll make some space for you. Alright, he's my little nephew. I love him. He's great. Now, what is it that you want to watch?
That little rain towards you?
The Easter egg hunt?
Yeah.
You want to watch the Easter egg hunt?
Yeah.
Alright, there you go. And we're going to big screen it. You tap the screen right here.
Where
the movie is. Your ears hurt?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me put the volume down. I'm putting it up. My bad. How about you? How about now? Is it good?
Can't hear it.
You can't hear it? How about now? Can you hear it? Here, hold on. Let me check right here. Can you hear it now? I'm putting the volume up because you can put the volume up here. Can you hear it? Yeah, come on. Can you hear it on this here? Also, we have a Ryan's World fan right here. He likes it. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi. Alright, get out of here. No. Alright, hold on. Hold the screen. I'm gonna press play. Is it okay? Okay, well, I tried. I'm sorry. Alright, so... Where was I?
Alright.
Sorry, I had to get it out of the X.
Yeah.
We still got mic volume?
We're good.
Alright, good. Also, if you see this every now and then, I have to get rid of the Islanders in me because we have a local Islander here. Ain't that right? He's busy
Shaka.
Shaka. He's busy on the Instagram. Hey, Alan.
Shaka, bro.
Shaka. Wait, you know?
I know about the Hawaii Shaka.
I mean, of course, the Pacific Islander of the major Pacific Islander would know. He's, we haven't been clear that he's half Japanese. He's the sole reason we went to war. No, all right. I brought that up. I send you Pearl Harbor memes every now and then.
True. I don't care.
All right. Where was I? You got Lara Croft, where like in the games she, if all the positive stuff I've seen at the games is just her suffering and working through how she got to where she is, and then when that's what got me into the game
again. Or if you look at like 90% of Japanese games, where even though it's the games that they hate, even though almost all of their protagonists are strong females, with good motives, good stories, everything.
Too. We got Mikasa. We got
there's thousands,
millions at this point.
But they get ignored because it's whatever's recent is what's relevant to them. So
this PC crowd has brains the size of a fish. Goldfish.
Yeah, goldfish. Basically, it's like, oh, this happened in the last 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'll take that back. Goldfish do have a good memory to solve puzzles. So compared to the guy who did the Cuphead fucking tutorial run through.
Yeah, a little better than that.
Faster than a pigeon. Smarter than the average Cuphead player.
Mm-hmm.
And I ran out of fucking thoughts. Anyways, I can't do a Superman joke here.
Alright, we'll cover it. We'll finish
But wrap it up. That's the problem. We got our examples. Now, you just gotta low key promote the thing, to as a whole. In general,
you just have to. I feel like you just have to not bring attention to it and just celebrate when it happens well, and that makes people want to do it more. Like stuff again, like Lara Croft, like Alita Battle Angel, and just stuff where people do it well without having to talk about it all the time, saying, "Oh, look, we have a female lead."
She's a strong female character. It's like, look for yourself. You know, we made a good game, and then you see Lara Croft falling into a pit trap and just getting spiked in one thing, getting out of it.
It's like that's the way to
show not tell, basically.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like you don't have to make a big scene about it. It's like just when it happens well, you can celebrate it, and that makes people want to do it more.
All right. That's effective ways to promote. Final thoughts.
Yeah. Vox and Vice and stuff like that just need to die. And then that mitigates a lot of it.
And not to mention, I really don't want to see people promoting stuff on Twitter anymore. Because they just seem to have a way of it just destroying it. And several games have done that. High Guardian Spice did that. Captain Marvel did that.
Yeah, I mean, they're promoting it to the social media crowd, which that's the problem.
That's the problem. They're a minority. I'm sorry. I have a job. I work basically 10 hours a day. Basically 4 days a week. Hey, nice. I got 3 days of a weekend, but I make up for the pain by working literally 2 more hours than everyone else. And getting out at the same time everyone else does. So, I don't have the time to be on social media all the time, which is why I've been, a little bit, I disappear off of Twitter every now and then, only, to show up for the,
jeez.
Showing up for the, box set of Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah.
Fuck, it still hurts. I just wanted to do this slam. This baby holds a lot of X. Alright. But yeah, I don't have a lot of time to spend on social media, the Facebook, Twitter, Actually, I'm not on Tumblr anymore, but ironically, I'm still around. I deleted my Tumblr app, but I'm getting followers because I'm the only person who's talking about certain X games. And I mean X games, not anything else. I'm talking about X-rated games.
I see.
So I'm the only one talking about it in text, and the bot hasn't noticed me. So I've slipped through somehow.
Wow.
I'm not going back to Tumblr. But I might excavate some of the stuff I've written and make them into videos.
Do it. Alright.
One of these days. So yeah, that's my final thoughts. I think you just need to lowball it. Don't highball it.
Right.
Don't put your chips on the social media craze kind of people, because they're the least sane people you want to bet on.
Put your bets on making something good, and then it'll be talked about for decades to come.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like Blade Runner, stuff like The Matrix, stuff that makes history. Not that stuff that, is forgotten after 2 weeks.
And now I'm going to have to change my tag to sister.
Alright. So let's bring it in for the last part. So yeah, what do you got?
You call that a penis? Alright. I got family members here. And they ain't laughing. Nah. Anyways, I got a few recommendations for watching. I definitely recommend you watch Heaven's Feel Part 1 and 2. And do the long haul and wait. 1 second.
Yeah, you can wait until
2020 spring.
And watch all
movie.
3.
Yeah, I'll watch all 3. But I would recommend you just, if you want to laugh, just watch one movie, wait a year, watch the other movie. Finish it off 2020. Perfect, But if you're gonna suffer with us, binge it and cry. Because as a person who didn't watch part 1 but played the visual novel, I really want to see how this finishes. Especially because they did add new stuff to the movie. Right. Like the I really want to memorize the happy Sakura in Wonderland musical kind of thing. It was really catchy.
It was basically like when they did the Madoka third movie. Yeah. They added an entire like song essentially to that, where they all talked and stuff like that, and that was kind of like it's interesting to do that with theatrical releases of stuff. But
I feel like I'm so distant from Madoka at this point.
I kind of am too, because it's been so long since.
It's been so long.
Because but I watched the original series and then watched all 3 movies in theaters.
I mean, I did too. I mean, I'm not in theaters. I watched it literally. I was at work at the gas station and I watched it all. So
yeah, I saw it in theaters.
So anytime some guy came in, I had to pause it, and I was just salty.
Damn.
And sometimes it'd make me laugh that I wouldn't be as salty.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, please get the fuck out of here. I need to watch this movie.
Alright. So what else you got?
Play Dark Souls 3. It's it's the better of the Dark Souls franchise. Dark Souls 1 is the best. Dark Souls 2 is like better, but takes 5 steps back. And then Dark Souls 3 is it's a mix of Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1.
Right.
I love it. And it's got my favorite clan, the Mother Rosario, where she's a slug queen. I love her. I absolutely love her. She if you give her X stuff, you give her she gives you a free stat exchange kind of deal. You could mix around your stats. So like, it doesn't matter whatever covenant you're in. You're gonna go to her, fix up your stats, and you got 5 chances. And if you do what I did, do a hard copy save, you'll get infinite because you'll still have one more.
It's broken.
It's broken, but yes, that's why I lost Dark Obama.
Alright, and then last,
read Battle Angel Alita. I've got the box set right here.
I may end up reading it eventually.
I'll literally let you borrow the first volume right now.
Not right now.
Not right now. But anyway,
I don't have time for it.
I love it. I'm gonna probably read it sometime this weekend. I'm into it. I love it. Volume 1 is basically 80% of the movie. Like, some stuff is cut out in the manga because it goes into Volume 2, but I like it. Now, what about you?
So you watch Konosuba? It's great.
Good shit. I kid you not.
Whole thing. I still haven't seen the whole thing. Only first season now, but I was laughing. It's hilarious.
Especially the succubus scene, right? Where you had to fucking hide it from your coworkers.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It's a funny show. Like, overall, like, nothing really falls flat in that show. Like, they do it so well.
I mean, I feel like it does in second season.
Okay. I haven't seen second season yet.
I will say you'll still like it because you're already attached to these characters.
Right.
And I enjoyed it. Like, if anything, I felt like the ending for second season was really a surprise because I didn't expect it to end on a high note. It was pretty much medium note, low, medium, low, highest note.
Alright.
I loved it. It's still a great show to watch. It's gaggy. Also, that guy embodies fucking, like, equality. He'll punch a woman like you would punch a man.
And then for playing, play Path of Exile Synthesis.
It's called Synthesis?
Synthesis is the new league, yep. It's awesome. You can play it on PC, Xbox, and you can play it on PS4 in a week and a half.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now, I dread this next part because I have family members right here. Tags.
Alright.
But I'm not going to stop. I'm dedicated. Tags.
Degenerate.
Sisters. Incest. Alright. So it's incest. The joke is funny though because I hate it. Except this artist does it justice because this artist is called Tetsuyama Kaya. It is a female. So, how is this called? Shaka here. Really good art. Really, the story is really just, it gets you in there. But it's really hilarious. I enjoyed it. And I mean, it's called Your Big Sister Wants to Feel Young Again. Jeez. So, it's the best title. Good art. You'll enjoy it. It's on Faku.
Alright.
Uncensored.
So, I'll mention...
hold on, let me see what yours is. What is it?
I'll mention Body Modification, which the artist is Igamax. So the thing in this...
I gotta look at it because...
This thing is the girl has a a split tongue, or or someone when they're.
I gotta look at the gallery. Give me a second.
During your party years, she cut her tongue so she can split both sides and be able to move both sides independently.
I do know people who do that.
Yeah,
and
I've seen it before. It's a real thing.
It's weird.
But if you look at Egamox, there's a cute doujinshi of that where these office workers. This guy and his.
I'm looking at it right now.
His work senpai is always taking care of him and everything, and like taking the blame for stuff.
She can fork it.
She can fork it. They can.
She can independently fork it in opposite direction.
Anyone who has that can do that. And it's really cute.
And, here we go. I can't look at it. It's good.
It's good. Just look at Egamox Muramata-san no Himitsu. It's good. It's
very
cute.
Good stuff. All right, now we gotta end the podcast.
That's it.
So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hold on, guys. I'm talking to you too. Say hi. Say goodbye.
Say bye.
Peace out.
Louder. Yeah, you heard me louder.
Fuck. Just end the shit.
Alright, yeah. Let's end it.
Yeah, let's end it.
There you go.
Peace out. There you go. Alright. We got our little nephew too into Garfield, I'm assuming. Alright, but yeah.
Say goodbye to the world.
Say goodbye to the world, Jacob.
Go out there.
Bye, world. Alright, so he didn't hear most of it, so congratulations. You guys take care. Tune in later. We'll probably do this in
2 weeks.
2 weeks to 3.
Yeah.
Probably 3 because I need this guy out of my life.
Alright.
I love you, man. I love you.